Hello, anybody, and thanks for tuning in. This is Monday Morning Handicapping. This is a racing review edition, a follow-up to the racing preview edition of the Longacres Mile that took place at Emerald Downs on August 11th, 2024. My top pick was number 6, Il Bellator. This is a horse that I thought had a bit of a forwardly placed running style. I thought it would sit about 3 lengths off the leaders and get a nice trip on the inside. We'll take a look at the race. I'll talk about what I'm thinking as the race goes on. It's a 1 mile race on the dirt at Emerald Downs, so let's go ahead and just take a look. So our horse is number 6. He's going to have yellow sleeves, a green shirt, and a yellow and green cap right here. I'll try to keep my cursor on him. Gets out pretty cleanly. I'm not sure if he's rushing to the front or what he's trying to do. Just find some room, but he gets strung out wide into the first turn. A little bumping, a little crowding. He's chasing the favorite, who's in this pink cap with the blue sash, number 9. My horse finally settles, not quite somewhere comfortable yet, but okay, now he's in the clear. The favorite's right in front of him. He's wide in the first turn, so that's not a great beginning. I thought he'd be a little closer to the rail. You can see the jockey's arms are already starting to pump, so he's asking the horse to pick up his pace. The leader is a talented horse and is a length clear of the second place runner, so in horse racing terms, this is somewhat of an easy lead, regardless of time. Not necessarily regardless of time, but these fractions aren't sizzling. Our horse back here, the jockey's been asking him for a while to pick it up, and it is just not going well. I have no hope at this point for my top pick. Really shaking my head about it. And here comes the favorite, who, as you'll recall, our horse was right on his tail coming out of the first turn, and now our horse is way back here, just not really putting in an effort. And we'll take a look at it. We'll just watch the end of the race. Our horse won't be on the screen, and this favorite does get up at the wire. Spoiler alert. Boink. Got him. Here comes our horse right here. Right there. There he goes. So if we just go back and take a look at what I overlooked, it's pretty obvious in hindsight, but then again, that's why I did call this racing page a Monday Morning Handicapping. So I made a little notes list, and I'm just going to kind of go off script. But first and foremost, 0 for 4 on dirt. Sorry if the color kind of screwed with the font, but has never won on the dirt, has ran well. He's got a second and a third, and he's made $60,000 on the dirt, but no wins on the dirt. Definitely does better on synthetic surfaces and the turf. 0 for 6 on the turf, but they have been graded stakes typically. So if we look at his turf races, here's one at Santa Rosa, a stake, $75,000. Golden Gate, a grade 3. Santa Anita, a major step up to a grade 1 on the turf. Ran game, it was 4th by 2 lengths. Santa Anita again, a grade 2. At Golden Gate, a grade 3, was 5th by just 2 lengths, ran a 90 speed figure to Lamas, who's a very talented horse in his own right. So when he runs on turf, he's a little outclassed, but runs well. Synthetic just seems to be where he's at. He's a notch below graded stakes level. Something else I noticed, he did not opt to run in the stake at Santa Rosa on the turf, which seems like a more beneficial surface for him. And he was second by half a length, 2 years ago? Kind of curious that they didn't run there. Seems like a mismanaged spot. You probably should have ran in that race. This horse also had declining buyers off a break. So from November to April, about 5-month layoff, he ran a 90 coming out, then an 89, then an 84. And typically third off the layoff is where they run their best race after a little break, and it's been declining ever since. His last win was with relatively easy fractions on synthetic, again, a preferred surface. His win prior to that was 2 years ago when he was a 3-year-old, and he won by a head in the Cal Derby. Again, somewhat of moderate fractions, nothing sizzling that really stands out. And he only won by a head, so struggled to win there. It took him 2 years to win again, and it was soft fractions. The trainer stats for this race, the Longacres Mile, was pretty abysmal. 0 for 25 on the dirt, 0 for 13 in stakes, so just not really a strong suit. The trainer and jockey, when they team up, they've raced 10 times this year together, trainer jockey, haven't won yet. And although this horse is somewhat talented, it's got $250,000 in earnings in 18 races. This race just was not his ideal scenario. The dirt, the stakes level, it was just too much for this horse. This horse should be running on softer ground or softer company. I think this horse should stick to lower level turf races, maybe out of graded stake. In hindsight, a lot of negatives for this horse. I saw a few positives, and I stand by them, but in hindsight, obviously the horse didn't run well. I can't say my pick was good, but A lot of things that I just overlooked and was really just hoping for a turnaround, and the signs weren't there. It wasn't an ideal spot for the horse. I just really hope to learn from my mistakes in this game and get better and divulge all the warts and all the good things that I do in this game and all the bad things with anybody who's watching, to learn to get better and just look out for these things. Thanks for watching. That's my egg on the face result from the Longacres Mile at Emerald Downs on August 11, 2024. Back to the drawing board. I'll come out with another video and hopefully take this lesson that I learned from this race into the next one, and try to remember them and bring them up when I handicap the next race. Sorry to anybody who watched and maybe put a couple bucks on this horse. You got the odds, but the horse did not give you any thrill, so sorry about that. Anyways, thanks for watching, and if you stuck it out this long, thank you. Please like and subscribe. I'll try to do better next time. Thanks for watching. See you next time.